Always starting with the hand sanitizer.
Oui.
Never
Yes.
forget about it. Yeah, protect yourself and protect people around you. So the next step is to put your face mask on and also keep this social distancing. I know the temptation is here, you are back to school, and then all your friends are around. Sometimes you are tempted to hug them and, you know, shake hands, but, you know, refrain from that. It's safer. So we're going to take on from where we stopped the other day, yesterday, I think.
Yes.
So we had an impending exercise. So I think we were dealing with places in a hospital. So what did you have to do yesterday, Mohammed Lamin? Openda, do you remember? Yes. You had to put the places in a hospital into the gaps in the sentences. So taking the different words and completing the sentences. Did you manage to do it at home or? Yeah, I think you have enough time to do. Anyway, let's have a look. There we are. Yeah. So my daughter-in-law has just had a baby. Which way is it to the maternity ward? The maternity ward is the place where women go when they deliver a baby or when they have a baby. You can say deliver or have a baby. The maternity ward. It's not ward, it's ward, right? Number two, my friend was in a serious crash on his bike. They took him to accident and emergency. You check? There is no article. They took him to accident and emergency. That's the place where people that have accidents, they go to. Suleiman is in the operating room now. The surgery on his knee will take about 3 hours. The operating room is the room where surgeons operate on patients. A surgeon operates on somebody. And this happens in the operating room. Please sit in the waiting room. Yeah. You can see some people over there sitting in the waiting room, waiting for their turn to come and deliver their lesson. Waiting room. That's the room where you sit and wait. There are lots of magazines for you to read. Yeah. There isn't much choice at the canteen. The canteen is the place where you go for eating. But at least there is somewhere to eat. Don't make the confusion between at last and at least. What's the French for at least, Babacar? Au moins. Right. I don't speak much French, but this is very useful for understanding. Please go to the reception and sign in if you are visiting a patient. You have to sign in, show who you are before you go to the place. So we had another exercise, I think. We didn't have time to do it. Just have a look now. Work alone first, and then match the people from 1 to 5 to the task, what they do. When you finish, as usual, check with your partner. Compare with your partner. If you are done, guys, this is not very complicated, I guess, so let's have a look. A nurse, what's their job? You say, a nurse can be a man or a woman. In French, we say infirmier or infirmière. In English, it's just a nurse. Looks after people who are sick or injured. To look after people is to take care of people. A paramedic helps treat a person at the scene of an emergency. They are the first to help. A midwife, and be careful about the plural, midwife, F-E, the plural gives V-E-S. A midwife, midwives. A knife, knives. Yeah. A wife, wives. Helps a woman have a baby. A surgeon is different from a sergeant in the army, where the spelling is, so let me just go there. I've got to go to the notes. You have a knife. I'm not very good at writing. And the plural is knives. A wife, wives. V-E-S is, yeah, the spelling, the changes in spelling. A midwife, and the plural gives midwives. My handwriting is horrible. You already know. Right. So, surgeon, yeah, a surgeon. Surgeon. Surgeon with O. Yeah, O. Yeah. Somebody who operates on people. Surgery. You have a related noun, which is surgery. It's different from a sergeant in the army. Yeah, it's different. The spelling is different, right? So, coming back to our exercise. So, a surgeon does an operation. And a pharmacist is somebody who prepares medicine to sell to patients. A patient is somebody who has got an illness and who has come to hospital for treatment. So, one last activity which deals with collocations. Collocations are words that go together to convey precise meaning. You see? What doctors do? You have to match the verbs, all of these are verbs, to the words on the right to make common doctor's action. What do they do? If you put the right combinations, you will discover more vocabulary about what doctors do. As usual, you work individually first, and then you compare with your partner. Right. If you write a prescription. What's the French for a prescription, Sohna? In English, it's not ordinance or ordinance, it's, yeah. Ordonnance is French. In English, it's prescription. You take a blood sample to analyze and write the correct prescription. You give an injection, somebody has a wound, you dress it. You dress a wound, faire un pansement. Right. And then you monitor a patient's heart rate. It's not hurt, it's heart. Can you feel it? Your heart. Yeah. So you monitor a patient's heart rate. These are verbs that are associated with words to give a precise meaning. If you want more details, check in your dictionary. You have bilingual dictionaries, English to French, and you can check to have more examples. Use your resources, your mobile phones to learn more. It's not only for playing. Playing is okay, but learning is better. Right. Now, for homework, what you have to do is to review, check your notes to make sure that you have mastered the words. Reviewing is very important in learning. So don't say, we have already seen it, but you have to come back and check again. So when you are sure, you can use the words anytime you want. As to, am I on time? Or?
I think it's okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
And for the homework?
For homework, all they have to do is to check their notes, assimilate the words that have been learned in context, and then make sure that they can use them. That's okay.
I think that now we have a lot of words talking about
hospital, places in the hospital,
yes.
diseases, injuries, and also some words that are related to what doctors do.
So what is the best way to...
What's the best way?
To speak English quickly and easily.
It's just to practice.
To practice.
And to expose yourself to the language. You have on the internet. I will, and this will be the last part of my. I will give some recommendations to students. They have this tool, which is the internet. They can go there and practice. You have podcasts. Have a lot of listening. You have also films in English with subtitles, les sous-titres. You watch and you learn. And the more you are exposed to the language, the more you practice and the better you become.
By reading and listening?
Listening and reading. Yeah, you touch it. Reading, yeah, I know you love reading. Reading is really the best thing to do. Reading, but also listening to just be familiar with different types of pronunciation and everything.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Je sais, mon anglais est catastrophique, mais bon, on va essayer.
Ça y est là, hein, c'est pas encore parti.
On essaie de se débrouiller avec, et c'est pour vous servir dans la salle des profs de la télévision Futur Média. Nous étions avec M. Thiam qui, avec plaisir, revenait pour la deuxième fois dans la salle des profs de la télévision Futur Média, et je pense que vous avez pris bonne note, que ça soit en anglais, en français. Il faut beaucoup lire, beaucoup parler. En tout cas, ça aide énormément. Merci beaucoup. Maintenant, nous allons encore retrouver Dr Massamba avec toujours le même plaisir. Docteur, vous êtes avec nous dans la salle des profs et nous sommes ensemble depuis le début. Merci d'être encore là.
Bonjour Astou. Et je voudrais commencer aujourd'hui par féliciter M. Sagne. En Wolof, j'aurais dit Borom Sagne Sagni, parce que quand même, je pense qu'il reviendra en mathématiques, partager sa passion, sa présence, machallah, et son aisance pour que les élèves démystifient ces disciplines et qui comprennent que les disciplines scientifiques sont à la portée de tout le monde. Je voudrais aussi remercier l'inspecteur Damsek pour le récapitulatif qu'il a offert à l'ensemble des élèves, mais aussi lui dire que nous ne sommes pas là que pour les classes d'examen. Nous allons essayer de continuer pour les classes intermédiaires. Il n'est pas question de laisser les enfants déscolarisés. Aujourd'hui, il y a les enfants qui sont déscolarisés. Ils sont notre cible et cette cible-là, nous ne la lâcherons pas. Dire merci à M. Thiam, le professeur d'anglais, notre cousin, Pape Thiam, lui dire merci de sortir de sa retraite. C'est un enseignant qui n'est jamais en retrait, et lui dire la passion qu'il a, le plaisir que nous avons à l'écouter de manière si posée, d'entendre l'anglais. Et l'anglais que nous aimons entendre, l'anglais qui nous rappelle la beauté de nos langues maternelles. Je voudrais aussi lui dire merci, merci de nous tenir compagnie. Juste lancer ce message-là à l'endroit des parents. Il y a trop d'enfants dans la rue en ce moment et il faut que ces enfants la portent des masques et qu'ils reviennent dans les maisons. C'est le message que je voudrais lancer aujourd'hui et dire merci à l'ensemble des syndicats d'enseignants qui m'ont accompagné dans cette épreuve-là qu'est le deuil. Ils sont venus à l'enterrement et beaucoup de secrétaires généraux, dont Abdoulaye Ndoye, ne se sont pas arrêtés. Ils ont fait d'autres gestes. Je voudrais aussi remercier le secrétaire général de mon syndicat de l'UDEN. Ils ont été présents, ils m'ont montré qu'un enseignant, on ne s'en occupe pas quand il est en classe, même quand il est en deuil, on s'en occupe. Merci à tous.
Merci beaucoup, Dr Massamba. C'est toujours un énorme plaisir d'échanger avec vous encore une fois dans la salle des profs de la télévision Futur Média. Merci aussi